And it's not spelled SNEAK. It's SNIQUE away. And what it is it's last-minute bargains on some fantastic properties in resort areas, and they're always top of the line.
Very nice.
At a fraction of the price. So joining us on the program now is Stephanie Kohn. She's the Director of Brand Marketing for SniqueAway, and a big welcome to the show, Stephanie.
Hi, Randall. Good morning.
Yeah, great to have you joining us today. How long has SniqueAway been around now? I feel like I joined it maybe a year ago.
We're about to celebrate our 2-year anniversary in September. So quite possible you joined a year ago, yep.
And you are part of a much larger travel corporation, Smarter Travel Media, which the best airline deals I ever see get emailed to me through Airfare Watchdog. I love that one.
Yes, yeah, we have a number of travel deal sites in our portfolio. Airfare Watchdog is one of them.
Yeah, and then Smarter Travel, we've had the currency exchange guy from Smarter Travel was on.
Right.
And that was
fantastic. We actually launched Tingo. I don't know if you've heard Tingo. Tingo launched in March, and it's a hotel booking site, and we track the hotel that you book and refund you the difference if the rate drops after you book.
Wow.
Hey, I like that.
That's another great one, too.
And is it Tingo? Like,
yep.
Okay. So
like bingo, Tingo.
I like that. Okay, so let's chat SniqueAway, and how does it work? So I get an email on my smartphone, and it says, hey, there's a resort in Palm Springs for half the price.
So are you familiar with flash sales?
Yes.
Okay, great. So flash sales, as you know, are limited time only, but you get, deep discounts on what we like to say affordable luxury. So the way SniqueAway works, you go to the site, you put in your email address. It's members only. We like to say the deals are too good to be public. Once you give us your email, then, we alert you when the sales are going live. Almost every day, about 5 times a week. We have 12 to 14 sales live weekly, and they last for about 7 days. We have some that are extra secret sneaks that are only live for 48 hours, so those you have to pounce on even faster.
And so what can we share today with our listeners who might want to get away from the Central Coast, South Bay of the Bay Area and such? What do we have, some good deals?
Yeah, I think we have some great things live right now. Juneau, Alaska is an interesting place, and it's on the West Coast there. And we have the rates right now are about up to 40% off, and it's gorgeous. It's an eco-friendly hotel, which I think your listeners would like.
Oh, yeah. And so
that's a great one.
Juneau is supposed to be beautiful. That's in the Inland Passage, is that right? I don't know my Alaska as well as I should. I know it's the state capital, and it's the only landlocked state capital in the entire United States. And it is the largest city area-wise in the United States. It's huge, like they have
the space for it up there.
They do. that they do, Patty. Okay, so
well, you definitely know more than Juneau than I do.
Right.
But it is on a pond. It's on a glacial pond, and TripAdvisor travelers raved about the bed and breakfast style service. So you feel like you're in a quaint place and just a gorgeous, great outdoors.
And that's Pearson's Pond Luxury Inn and Adventure Spa.
Yes. And right now, the rates normally are about $219, and we have them on SniqueAway for $159 a night, starting at $159 a night.
Wow.
That's a really good deal,
Yeah,
and I would imagine this is Alaska's peak season. We're getting near the end of it. But,
and we have inventory through the end of the year, so yes, it'll get colder, but they have cozy fireplaces, complimentary breakfast. You get a free bottle of sparkling cider when you check in. So there's a lot of other perks when you book through SniqueAway. We have another place in Arizona in Fountain Hills, which is a spa location, and when you check in, when you book on SniqueAway, you also get a $25 spa credit, and that's the Copper Wind Resort.
Okay, now, Patty, you're the Arizona gal. Where's Fountain Hills?
It is out past Scottsdale. It's a really nice area. Really, really beautiful. If you want to go have that desert experience, that's one of the beautiful spots to go.
Yeah, and again, availability through December. Good flights right from Monterey. I think there's nonstop flights from Monterey there.
Really? That's fantastic. I love when we can take advantage of a flight here on the Central Coast without having to add those couple of extra hours to get to San Francisco or Los Angeles.
Exactly. And those rates are almost 70% off, so really worth checking out. Wow. You can get room nights at $139 a night.
That is cheap for that area. And that's a really beautiful place. And it's so close to Scottsdale and, shopping and golf courses and all that stuff.
Lots to do.
Now, nothing against our friends in that area, but I have heard it referred to as Snotsdale, because of the high-end stores. And
that is not too far off the mark.
Okay.
Well, what you save in the hotel, you can spend shopping.
There you go.
I love it. That's a great idea, Stephanie. Okay, throw another one our way.
I don't know if anyone's interested in the East Coast, but Cape Cod is wonderful at this time of the year, especially in September, once all the families go back to school. And we have the Seacrest, which you can get an oceanfront room. And I actually looked at a specific weekend to see, at peak prices on their site. It's up to $450 a night, and we have it for $299 a night on a Saturday night. So that's 65% off. It's fantastic.
I love Cape Cod. Where is this on Cape Cod exactly? Do you know?
It is.
You're out of Boston, aren't you?
I am, yeah. So it's you fly into Boston and you drive right up to the Cape. It's in Falmouth, so not too far.
I know where Falmouth is. A good friend of mine has a vacation home in Falmouth, and so I'm a huge fan of the Cape. And looking at the picture on your website right now, I want to be there.
Yeah, and some of the nights are only $69 a night.
Wow.
If you can go and spend a week, you'll only be paying $69 a night for the weekday rates. It's great.
And the great thing is that nature doesn't really follow the whole school system schedule. And so for my money, the best time to visit Massachusetts is in September, in the end of September, when you get all those amazing fall colors. And then
beautiful.
Right?
Yeah, and I think that the weather in September is some of the nicest in New England. It's still warm, and you don't have the crowds.
All right, let's go south of the border. How about the deal you have going on right now, which is one of Mexico's most popular destinations? It just continues in its popularity, Playa del Carmen.
Yes, Playa del Carmen. You can fly into Cancun. We have availability through December, and room rates are starting from $59 a night.
Did you wait?
Jeez.
Do we have a bad connection? Did you just say $59 a night?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, I'm just going to guess that's not all-inclusive.
It's phenomenal. Nope, it's not all-inclusive, but, again, what you save on the hotel, you can spend doing other things. So
that's a great deal.
They have, I don't want to say they've overbuilt in Playa del Carmen, but they've put in some huge resorts over the last several years, and they've got a glut of rooms there, so you can get these kind of deals. We're talking really beautiful luxury hotels for $59 a night.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and that does include complimentary breakfast.
Really? So partially inclusive. That's fantastic. Okay, and we have time for, you know what? We don't have time for one more, but there are plenty on the site for everyone to check out. Stephanie Kohn with SniqueAway. Thank you so much for sharing this week's deals.
Thanks. I'll say one more thing, that there's a San Diego hotel, amazing hotel, going live on Monday, so be sure to check out SniqueAway.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I need to go down to San Diego, so I'm going to check it out.
Great.
All right, thank you, Stephanie.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
All right, stick around, everyone. A full hour of Eat, Drink, Explore Radio is coming up next here in just a moment.